Hey guys, and welcome back to Triples with Dip. Today we have the war against Powerbang Gaming's clan Wiz Honor Face. It was quite fun warring against the popular YouTube clan, I guess you could call them. The final score was 89 to 81. We were 1 star off a perfect war, and we still had 3 Town Hall 10 attacks left, so we should have been able to do it, but the guys obviously ran out of time or things came up, etc. It was a pretty good effort from Wiz Honor Face. They did also have a couple of missed attacks, a couple from Town Hall 9s, one from Town Hall 10 I believe. They did not clear 3 of our Town Hall 9s, so with their remaining attacks they should have been able to clean those up. Obviously we cleaned up all the bases except number 3, as I mentioned before. I really enjoyed watching the Town Hall 9 attacks this war. Obviously our Town Hall 9s are awesome attackers. They always clean up the Town Hall 9s. Our Town Hall 10s never have to drop down and hit them. But what I mean is, this war there was a few added dragons, earthquake spells used, Valkyries, etc. Obviously they aren't new troops, but it's good to see those type of troops used in war again. So we uses 51 army camp spaces to take out the enemy Archer Queen. I really do think it is worth it. Obviously base dependent, but bases nowadays, especially Town Hall 9s, the Archer Queen's on one side of the base and the double giant bombs are on the other side of the base, so it's very hard to trigger both. Well, trigger the giant bombs and kill the Archer Queen with your kill squad. Unless you do a split hero attack on the base. It may or may not have worked on this base, but I guess that's irrelevant. This left hand side of the base, he drops a minion to take out the gold pump, then a giant and a wizard to take out the laboratory. He then places the 2 dragons on the remaining gold pumps. They eventually take those down. He places a rage on them to speed them up a bit and give them a bit extra attack power. They finally aggro onto the Archer Queen and easily kill her. Obviously on the right hand side of the base he comes in with his his kill squad, 2 golems, wizards, heroes, jump spell, etc. His kill squad actually trigger the double giant bomb, so with the double giant bombs down and the Archer Queen down, not much is going to be able to stop these remaining hogs. Finally sends them in with about 5 defenses left. He still has 2 heal spells left. He definitely won't be needing them this raid. He eventually wastes them in the middle of the base. He should have just put them on his Archer Queen so she heals faster for his next raid, but he was obviously showing us how good he was and dropping them in the middle of the base for no point. Great attack. The next attack by Mini Doral on base number 29. You may have noticed his name in previous videos. He's been coming in with a lot of unique attacks which are pretty much destroying any base he touches. Onjo, you could take a leaf out of his book and one day hopefully make it to YouTube. Alright, so he comes in with a go-wee attack on the bottom right of the base, 3 golems, a few wizards to break the trash ring and kill off any defenses behind. Archer Queen also behind, drops his BK, drops a perfect jump spell. At this point of the raid he's already taken down 2 air defenses. CC comes out, nothing impressive inside, a poison will easily take it out over time. Over there on the left hand side of the base, the air defense, he drops an earthquake spell. Then he's going to follow that up with 2 lightning spells. So the combination of those 3 spells will actually take down the air defense. So we're pretty much only just begun the raid and he's already taken down 3 air defenses, and his Archer Queen and BK are full, so they'll easily take down the 4th air defense. Awesome start to the raid. The BK finally jumps over that second wall and the enemy Archer Queen's aggroed onto him. She's easily taken down. Archer Queen behind is still basically on full HP, slowly taking damage now. Drops a few minions, on the barracks to take that down, a few on the top of the base to take down the elixir pump. Finally uses his Archqueen ability to quickly take down the expo. Archqueen hitting the wall. A few golems in the middle of the base. Drops 4 dragons to the right of the base, which will eventually come into the core now. Still has 2 dragons to drop. He eventually drops them in the top left hand corner. The dragons are slowly taking out the defences and trash buildings. His Archqueen in the middle has finally died. At this point of the raid, it's pretty much a glorified Town Hall 8 versus 6 dragons plus an expo, but at this point of the raid, even a level 3 expo wouldn't be able to stop 6 different dragons coming at it. Few air traps going off, but they aren't enough to defend the base. Awesome attack, great use of the Earthquake and Lightning spell. We haven't really seen a lot of that in wars lately, but it's great to see him use it. Next up we have Khaleesi coming in with a Shattered Lalunian on base number 24. As you can see, the town hall is left outside of the base. I wouldn't recommend leaving it directly outside the base. Possibly put it inside a outer compartment. You definitely don't need the town hall in the centre of the base. The CC positioning obviously takes priority over the centre of the base. Obviously on this attack or this base, the big gap leading up to the CC is horrible and the CC is easily lured. No offense to zero gravity, but I would definitely change your base. We come in with the golems, heroes, a jump spell, poison spell, and we've made it into the core. Drops the hounds on the 2 corners of the base with lots of loons behind. A few spells, rage spells to speed them up and give them some more damage. Also drops some more loons at the top of the base. The loons quickly take out the remaining defences. Bit of cleanup to do, but a lot of time left. Great attack. And still has a rage left, so wastes it in the middle of the base. Next up we actually have Mini Doral's first attack of the war on their leader Powerbang. So as soon as we matched these guys, he was on our chat application demanding that he got first dibs at Powerbang. He obviously got his way and 3-starred it first time, which was awesome. Comes in on the top hand side of the base with his 3 golems. He's dropped 2 so far with wizards behind. Finally drops his CC golem. Quickly drops the wall breakers behind. Opens up the compartment. 1 golem actually walks off to the side towards the Tesla. I'm guessing that wasn't planned, but it doesn't affect the raid. The CC is pulled, drops the poison. That golem up the top is slowly taking out the Tesla. It pops and destroys it. In the middle of the base we have the CC down and both his heroes basically on full. CC golem still alive and kicking. Drops a jump spell, but with the defense still up, they haven't used it yet. They eventually walk over towards it, take out the enemy Archer Queen, take out a few more defenses, uses both hero abilities, strategically drops his hogs, doesn't spam them, which is awesome. Does that again on the right hand side of the map, heals them, still has a heal left and more hogs. Probably didn't even need that last heal, but it definitely helped. All the defenses are down now and an easy cleanup. Very good attack. The next attack I'll show is from Aiden. He will show us how to perfectly use the earthquake spells. So he drops his earthquake spells slightly above the core of the base, or slightly above the center of the base. And you can see once they've dropped how much of the base is actually opened up. Once he breaks 1 wall, he has access to nearly 60% of the base. He can easily walk down to the enemy heroes. Drops his golems, a couple of hogs to take out that mortar. Finally drops his wall breakers at the top of the base. All his 3 golems funnel into the base, along with his Archer Queen, BK behind. The CC's lured, drops a poison. Nothing special in the CC. If he had a hound, for example, in the CC, the Archer Queen would have been distracted for longer, possibly changing the defense. Drops a giant on the left, sends in hogs. Obviously, as I stated in one of my previous videos, you drop the giant to distract the defenses for a while. Puts down his first heal spell. Still has some hogs left to drop. Bomb goes off. Drops the rest of his hogs. Still has a heal. In the middle, his Archer Queen slowly cleaning up. Still hasn't used the Archer ability or Archer Queen ability. His hogs finally take out the rest of the defences. Those annoying skelly traps follow the hogs around, but once the defences are down, they finally kill them. His Archer Queen's still alive. Easy cleanup for his hogs and Archer Queen, etc. Great attack, great use of the Earthquake spell. Next up, we have 4 Town Hall 10 triples. They're actually all from our co-leaders, which is awesome to see. I will go over this first attack and play music for the last 3, so do enjoy. This first attack is from our fearless leader Roy. Starts off by dropping his Archer Queen. She takes out some of the outside buildings. Before she starts to walk forward, he drops his golem. The hidden Tesla pops up. We obviously knew it was there from the first scouted attack. The Archer Queen slowly continues to take out some of the buildings. Drops another golem directly to the right of the base with a P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A helps clean up some of the trash buildings. Then drops the wall breakers. Also forgot to mention that P.E.K.K.A will later help take out the Infernos. Drops another P.E.K.K.A. Drops a CC full of giants. Drops a poison, rage, jump. That multi-tower Inferno is basically targeting all the giants, so his other troops aren't taking any damage. First Inferno easily goes down. Rest of the troops jump into the next compartment. He's dropped his hogs at the top of the base. Inferno slowly starting to do some work, but he has so much troops left. The hound does pop. A lot of pups left, which potentially could hurt him, but with the Archer Queen still alive, as soon as they come close, they're all going to die. The second Inferno goes down. He heals up the hogs. Still has 1 heal left. Only a few more defences. His Archer Queen's still basically at full health. Has a P.E.K.K.A, a couple of giants, golem, archers left, along with the hogs obviously. 3 more defences left, and we're just down to clean up. Great attack. As usual, all of Roy's attacks are very fast and well thought out. Alright guys, that's it from me. I will catch you in the next video. Please subscribe, tell your friends, like the video, etc. And I will definitely see you next time. Peace.
So alive, I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes. bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage as your future vibes. Bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage as your future